Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV, and we're finally underway here with Gamers 2 up against Lublin. Sorry for a little bit of delay we had in the beginning. Some people had to restart their PCs, some people just had to make sure all their settings were correct, but we're live now, and we're underway here, and this is hopefully going to turn out to be a very good game. I'm going to see it is a best of three. We're going to find out which one of these two teams will be going to the finals to play against SK Gaming Prime, and let's go over the lineups for you guys at home. You might not be familiar with either of these teams, which I'd be surprised if you guys weren't. Is Jockeys, Kikis, Take Funarino, Mackler, and Libic on the side of Lublin Shore. And for Gamers 2, we'll hit him in just a second because they're going for the invade here. Kiki's getting cut out. He's actually not paying attention. He will be forced to flash away, but he will get locked down by Dude. Anyway, he will back off. His Kiki just wasn't really paying attention right there. But speaking of Gamers 2, let's go over their lineup for you guys. We have JWoww, Morden, Ocelot, Yuki, and Dude. And obviously, let me know in chat what you guys think. Let me know who's going to win this one. Let me know who you're rooting for as well. You also tweet to me at JCap. I like to read your tweets. I saw a couple of them during a little bit of a break there, so feel free to do that. But now, we're going to have an interesting game. Lulu top lane versus a Shyvana. I feel like there's no kill potential for Shyvana at all when a Lulu can just slow you down to the point where you can't really even move. In the meantime, I think it all comes down to this mid lane for Take Funarino and Ocelot. Remember, we're on 4.6. We're not on live. So that 3-4 man push strategy is still pretty viable right now. Minions have spawned. And I really don't know how Ocelot's going to do here. I've never actually seen him play Yasuo. And Take Funarino, he's been, to me, very hit and miss with what we've seen over the past couple of weeks out of him. So I'm curious to see if he's been able to iron that out and be able to actually really step up for his team. As you can see, G2 looking for the invade here. And it looks like Jockeys won't spot them going for it. They go for it a little bit later on. They won't be spotted by the wards, and they will successfully take away the blue buff. However, look what's happening over here. Kiki's doing the same. Gonna go for the 2 trade. And probably gonna have that push here on this top side, because right now, Yuki and Dude are on the top lane. And Lulu is sticking with Elise here. So I believe Lublin Shore, they know what's going on now. And let's see the AD carry support up there. So are they going to call for the rotate, or are they going to actually have Kiki's go down there and push the bottom? Looks like they won't do either just yet. And Shyvana might get caught out. Jockeys 1v2 now against JWoww and Morden. The Cocoon, he doesn't have it just yet because he's level 1. But they will force him back. They will keep him away off of that turret. So we'll have that 4-man. We will have that top turret be taken by G2 very early on, about 3 minutes in. And I want to know how Lublin are going to respond. We saw SK Gaming Prime do it earlier on. They just ignored it. They let it happen, and they kept going about their business. And that was the first game we saw in their best of 3 against Unicorns of Love, and they came out ahead of that game. Alright, so top turret going to be going down. In the meantime, let's check in the bottom turret. As Kiki's has arrived with the help of Jockeys. They will be able to trade a 1-for-1 here, but Kiki's going back to base. I believe that's Morden going back as well. Both teams actually just going to be backing away here. So just going to take 1 turret and stop. But was it a fake, actually? Because you see, Lublin Shore actually kept all men down there. But Morden and Dude did go back. So Yuki letting the turret take down his last few minions. And he will finish off the turret. So 1-for-1 here. A little bit of CS lead in favor of G2 right now. About 100 gold. But in the meantime, Dragon being started off here. And Lublin Shore, they're doing a really good transition, really fluid transition in from that tower into taking Dragon, and they will be able to pull it off. Look how damn low level they are too. And let's see, can Dude do anything about it? He sees them going for it. Will he go for the engage? Will he try to do something? He obviously can stun them under the Dragon. They have Smite though, and he will, looks like, just back off from this one, and that will be taken. So if Morden maybe was there, it actually could have won that 2v3 fight. Either way, that's all now hindsight here, and Gamers 2 going to be playing from the back foot just by a little bit, by 300 gold. Not that big of a difference. Hey, if you guys are having problems with Twitch chat, you're seeing Benny right there talk about it. Apparently it's just some issue with Twitch at the moment, so I'm sorry I can't read your messages, but keep trying. Eventually they will get through. And right now, Yuki actually over towards the mid lane right now. Has nowhere to really farm just yet. Ocelot currently ahead in CS in the mid lane against Take Fun. 31-23. Looks like he will be able to maintain this lead as well here. And you're seeing Mackler and Libic come in as well. The funny thing is, Ocelot, Mackler, Libic, Dude as well. Actually, no, Dude wasn't there during that time. They all played in LCS against each other, those 3. So I'm assuming that, you know, Ocelot knows how they play, knows how to counter him here, but Jockey's will be forced to flash away from this one. Cocoon, he will not land. He'll just go back, but still, I mean, this is a downside right now. It's like Yuki has nowhere to farm. He has to be pushed up this far in top lane if he wants to get anything, and he's at 18 CS right now. When their mid lane's at 36, so top lane's at 24, and his opponent's at 24, so things are getting a little bit rough for him. He's actually top lane right now with, let me see, Morden there, but there's actually 2 more people off to the side. We will have, though, Dude coming in. It looks like he might be there in time for this, as they're going to go for the fight. Will they get the hook to land? No, they're actually backing off. They're not going to go for this. And Dude, well, he was there. He was spotted actually rotating, I believe, in from this ward here. So they smartly just got away from that. But now they're looking for the tower here, and it looks like they might be able to get some good damage onto it. It might get dropped down about half health after this next wave. And you talk about wave clear, well, Lublin Shore, they don't really have much of it. And Morden will get flayed on the turret, but we'll just back off. He'll be fine. Lublin Shore is still maybe looking for a little bit of engage. The hook does miss, though, and Yuki let's stick around for a little bit of extra damage here. But in the meantime, you're seeing, you know, Graves, he's pushing bottom against JWoww. 32 to 30 CS, so he's going to be living up a little bit ahead of Yuki. And both of them are kind of caster 80 carries a little bit. Obviously, Graves, Buckshot does pretty good damage. Even his smoke screen can do pretty well. And Libic, going for that very aggressive pink ward, or very defensive, I should say, I guess. But very early on. Just trying to maintain control of their top side of the jungle, and they're going to need to here, considering the way that G2 keep pushing up and keep being aggressive. And Ocelot now, level 6 here. Morden trying to come in from the side, but unfortunately not really able to do that. He was spotted up by the ward that's actually just above him right now. It's like a fight may break out of the Tribush. Dude, gonna get aggressive here, try to take down this pink ward. And that is actually exactly what they needed to do, so that does give them a little bit of extra control back if they do want to ward up here. But G2, again, they are being so aggressive on this top side, considering that Kha'Zix could just show up out of nowhere on them. They have no wards in the jungle right now, and I think it's going to be very dangerous here. But Yuki, he really wants this turret down. It's still about 75% up here, but they're going for the blue steel. They already obviously had it on the first time here, but Kiki's really good around the side. They have vision out with a Libic. It looks like Morden will be able to actually not lock it down. It is stolen away from him, but Kiki's going to get bursted down. He will flash away from this one, though. And it looks like he will back away. He did not actually get blue buff. That's a mistake on my part. It was Morden securing that. I could not see that under his feet. Either way, they do successfully steal it away, and they potentially have their own to take here if they can get back quick enough. And well, JWoww right now, kind of getting out front a little bit by Mackler. Not really faring his chances too well up against him. Should have a decent amount of money to spend, though. Yeah, about 1,500. Ocelot does have 1,900, so everyone pretty much just sticking to their lanes, continue to farm up here. Take Funarino playing very passive. Ocelot has a nice little bit of CS lead, too. You know, about 14. Not terrible here. And you see Mackler might be getting caught out because Dude is off to the side. Looks like they will back off. The Dude's only level 3. We're 8 minutes in, and he's only level 3. It's not his fault, I'm just saying. Like, he's been roaming around quite a bit, but that is going to come back to hurt them because he won't be 6 early enough to really punish the, you know, early game power that G2 has with that Elise, with that Yasuo, with that Lucian Leona. Either way, no, Mackler has rotated over to the mid lane. You're going to get some damage onto this turret. You see the Zeal coming in. You see the Sack Shift almost done for Ocelot. You see the Seeker's Arm Guard built up for Take Funarino. And Jockey's still sitting on those Double Dorn's Blade, but has about 1,300 gold to spend here. And we're starting to see more focus be pushed over towards this mid lane. It looks like Yuki will finally get some free farm down towards the bottom side, because he's about down half his CS. Well, he's almost doubled his CS by Mackler right now. And he can't really afford to fall that much further behind, where, you know, Mackler should be able to 1v1 him in that mid to late game if he does get the appropriate items. And right now, Morden, level 6 finally. Also as well, level 7. And you see Libic only level 4, so both supports really struggling to get these levels going for him. They're also taking it from a lot of the different lanes here, but JWoww going to continue to farm up, catching up and actually passing Mackler now. And almost has that Ancient Holy Grail done. But we're 10 minutes in now, and I'm actually really surprised to see the fact that there's been no kills yet. There's been no first blood. I was talking to Ocelot, you know, before. He seems pretty confident in this game. Seems like he's thinking that this should be a pretty easy win for him, but Lublin Shore, they've been performing pretty well lately. Even with Kuban, unfortunately, being in the hospital. If that's true, I'm not 100% sure if it is. But that's what I've heard. But Dragon is up. Making sure have a pink ward on it. I'm trying to get vision control right now, but you can see Morden investing into some pink wards here just to make sure to gain their own vision control back. And they will be able to take the pink down. Alright, so will Dragon be started by either team? You obviously have teleports out of the top laners. Hook gonna connect on a Morden here. He's trying to clean up that ward. Nice to get the hook on a take fun, trying to back away, but he gets a jump from Kiki's, a stun as well. And he will have a lantern to back up with also coming. The lantern comes in, connects into some really good damage. First blood picked up on the side of Lublin Shore. Now they're looking for number 2. The amazing flake coming, Colin though from the side. Adayuki trying to pick up a kill, maybe onto Kiki's there, but they will back off from that one. And take fun. Perfect ultimate coming out of him, just locks down Morden, gets the kill on Ocelot. He's very low in life. And we'll just back away. Either way, first blood going over to Kiki's. He's now 1-0-0, and see the assist coming in as well. One for Libic and one for Take Fun. Okay, he's now finished off that Spirit of the Elder Lizard, so getting caught off guard a little bit. Morden, unfortunately, a little bit too aggressive. That hook coming in was perfect. Kiki's obviously had to go back to base here. Could not afford to go for Dragon, but look at this. Graves might get caught out. Can Dude land anything? He's not level 6. Remember, he has Flash, though. Looks like they're not going to chase this one down here. They're just going to back off and potentially try to go for Dragon, because Morden, well, he's come back. You see Kiki's unfortunately not there, and let's see who can outdo the other here right now, because the damage coming in from G2 is very strong. Dragon already down to below half health, and that's only helping with the collateral damage, and it looks like it will be locked down by the side of G2. Kiki's might get caught. He's going to stun up. He's level 6, though. He has his stealth, but it's not going to be enough. He will be dropped. Morden picks that one up. He gets revenge, and his double boast back. And that'll be Dragon and a kill. So G2 maintain the lead now, 15.5 thousand to 15.2. And if you guys are wondering, this is 4.6, guys. This is not 4.7. There's no Braum. This is back when Casson had a stronger shield on his Q. This is back when the 4-man pushing was still happening quite a bit. Ocelot, leading CS middle, 105 to 89 still. We see the Bilgewater Cutlass coming in for Jockeys, going for that Blade of the Ranking. I wonder if he's actually going to finish it first or start going tanky. Keep it out at Bilgewater. I'm imagining that he's keeping it out of Bilgewater and building tanky. I see with Ocelot and Yuki there, a lot of attack damage on the side of G2. And well, now the push come in, the hook gonna connect on a Dude, but I'm gonna commit for this. Dude still level 5 though. How close is he to level 6? He's very close, about 80% of the way through. He does hit 6. Things are gonna get very dangerous for Lublin Shore here, but in the meantime, bottom lane, with AD carries just farming up. 94 to 68, so obviously Yuki still unfortunately behind, but he does have an assist finally under his belt, where Graves unfortunately doesn't have anything, and you can see total gold, he's only down about 200, so really not that bad considering how much CS he is behind. Okay, so Kuwan actually is in the hospital. It was confirmed on his Facebook page. That is unfortunate. Hopefully he gets better soon. Nice guy. I actually saw him back in Katowice when we were there for IEM and EMS 1. Or ESL 1, sorry. Not gonna flash the Cocoon though. And Libic was there as well, actually, now that I mention it. But now we see JWoww, 99 CS. So he's about 20 ahead to his opponent here. And has that Athene's and Holy Grail finish. But Morden gonna continue to push on this bottom side. We have Dude up towards that Tribush here, but all he really needs is CS right now. He needs that level 6, and cloud damage going to be used to clear out the wave. And G2, unfortunately, not able to push this one in just yet. But you can see, Take Fun contemplating going down to the bottom lane to help out here. And it looks like we will have G2 secure that blue wave. It's been up for such a long time, actually. And Morden now level 8. We'll be able to get that one from self. Stack Shift has been finished off by Ocelot. And Yuki still working towards an item. He has a pickaxe done. So he needed that attack damage, so he went for it very early on, but he almost has that BF sword done, so he's still working towards that Bloodthirst, I would imagine. Not towards an eye edge, which I think I've actually seen him go eye edge on Lucian early. Either way though, Morden finishing off the Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Super Lens picked up for Kiki's, as well as Morden and Dude and Libic. And you can see Dude now finally level 6. He finally has that ultimate to start locking people down. And I wouldn't be surprised if next Dragon Because when G2 go for the fight, with the amount of CC they have, the knockups as well. So you need to make sure to have JWoww there for it. Let's see. This League of Retired Players. We do have, though, Kiki's visiting the top side here. He's maybe looking for the gank. He knows Morden is there, and well, now Morden knows as well. And JWoww, considering how far he's been pushed up the majority of this game, hasn't really been punished. Honestly, a little bit trade there. Now a minute and a half to go on Dragon, just a few seconds. And Jockey's, oh, still waiting to see what he's going to go. He has 2,000 gold to spend. Could go for a Giant Spell and a Warden's Mail. I'm still assuming that's what he's going to be doing. And Ocelot's starting to really build up some steam here. And we see Take Fun finishing the zone, yes. Alright, so we'll have Take Fun go in. Or sorry, Ocelot go in, trying to lock down Take Fun. The Cocoon does connect as well. That's going to be a dead Orianna here. Ultimate not even going to be used right there. They will back off. They pick up another kill. This one going over to Ocelot. So that middle turret, that should actually be dropped here on the next wave if they choose to push it in. But they have about a minute left on Dragon. Yuki's still pushing bottom, still getting a lot of free farm. He's catching up actually quite a bit right now. Should have a lot of money to spend. Yeah, 2,200. And Spectral's Cow has been picked up for Jockeys now. So actually not going for a Warden's Mail. Huh. I'm actually really surprised to not see randoms come in. Either way though, Yuki, I still want to see, is he going Infinity Edge? Or is he just going Bloodthirster? He's like one of the few people that I remember builds Lucian a little bit differently. Alright, so we'll go for the Bloodthirster to make sure to have that. Obviously work towards that last whisper, I believe, next. But Ocelot's been able to pick up his BF Sword, able to get towards that Infinity Edge. Not a lot of money to spend right now, though. But Dragon, 30 seconds to go, and that's going to be the next fight here. Obviously, both top laners still have teleport. Haven't really seen too many out of them just yet. Not a lot of aggressive play, but it's only a 400 gold difference between these two teams, so... Ocelot might get getting to your ornament and actually get flashed out of, though. So we'll still have that up. But that's actually a really bad time to not have Orianna ultimate for Lublin Shore, considering that Dragon's up in 10 seconds. They need that ultimate for these fights. I'm going to see JY's continue to show the top side. There is a pink ward actually up on Dude here. Looks like he's not going to use it just yet. Maybe save it towards the Dragon Pit. But Hook going to come in. He's going to land on a more. He's got to be careful here. He's got to repel up. And it looks like he will be able to repel. Kiki's unfortunately not connecting with the Q. And they do lock him down. But he does get the stealth away. And the teleport coming in from Jockeys jumps straight into the exhaust coming as well. Yuki off by the back by himself will get dropped by Kiki's. And now G2 are being forced to run away for this one. And this is without an Orianna ultimate. JWoww, where is he? Ocelot will get a nice ultimate off. But it just doesn't matter. Morden getting caught completely screwed that one up here. And JWoww being forced to flash away from this one. That will be 3-for-0 in favor of Lublin Shore, and they'll pick up Dragon off of that as well. They have secured themselves a nice, almost 2,000 gold lead here. And maybe that pink ward should have been used by Dude to clear out that vision, because that hook from Libic just completely caught them off guard and completely gave them that control of that fight. Alright, Warden's Mail has been picked up by Jockeys though. He has finally transitioned into that. And 1,800 gold to spend on Take Fun. That is going to be dangerous. Is he going Storm Boots or a Nuclear Large Rod? Haunting Guys. Alright, so he's going for that penetration kind of build. Actually sells it right away. Never mind. Going for the Nuclear Large Rod. I was going to say, ballsy play out of him. You see the cooldown boots coming out of Morden though? And his Haunting Guys next, and that fight, I mean, I feel like that should not have been a fight for Lublin Shore. Not having an Orianna ultimate. Like, that would have been even more one-sided if that was available at the time. But obviously that Zhonya's Rush has completely eliminated any damage that Ocelot can do to him. And you see Warden's Mail picked up for a little bit, Warden's Mail for Jockeys. So they're really trying to eliminate Ocelot from this equation. And right now he's 188 farm. He hasn't really been able to build a gap yet between him and Take Fun Areno. But right now if this hook connects, it could be dangerous. Cocoon does come in though. Kiki's stealthing up here. Macro able to catch up Morden with the red buff. And Morden, I hate to say it, but he's going to get taken down here. He has no flash. He has no way to escape from this one. And Jockeys come for the backside. Kiki's picks up that kill. And they want more here. The ultimate going to be coming out, but not really going to catch with anyone. I'm just going to force them back, but a nice wind wall comes up. Stops the hook coming from low. With the Oriole ultimate, though, it connected onto 2 people. And look how damn low Diute and JWoww both are. And they're going to lose their mill turret for this. So Lublin Shore last time picked up 4 kills in Dragon. Now they pick up 1 kill and 1 turret, and maybe a second one. Look at the goal difference. It's going to start to get even higher than this, obviously, with that turret going down. You already have about 3,000 lead. It's going to shoot up to about 4. And that's going to start being shown in terms of items as well. I mean, you can see right now, it's starting to really get there. It's at that hump. And once they cross it, they're going to be so far ahead of G2 that they're going to be struggling. But also, it looks like he wants something here. He's going to dash into him. He's 1v3. He's got to be careful. He doesn't really have the damage. And he will back off instead. And well, Kikis will back away with jockeys. And G2, what are they going to respond with? There's no dragon to take. There's no turrets they could take at this point. And they're starting to hurt right now. And like I said before, I mean, Gamers 2, they got into the Coke League, I believe, just yesterday, winning out the qualifiers. Let's see though, dude. He'll take down that pink ward here, trying to gain some vision control. As you can tell, I mean, Lublin Shore, they're in full control of this game. Brutalizer, Hex Drinker picked up for Kikis. And Jockey's sitting on 1,100 gold, so he'll have a giant spell here in just a few. Imagine he's waiting for that extra 900 to finish off his random element. But you can see 80 carries, Mackler now going in for the Zeal. And you can see Yuki should be sitting on a decent amount, 1,200. Still trying to go for that last Whisper here, which he's going to need, considering he'll have Libic and Jockeys in his face. And you obviously saw in the fight at Dragon that, Kiki's just went straight for Yuki. Jockeys can do the same, and he can't 1v1 any of them, especially not even 1v2. Doesn't really have the items just yet here, but Ocelot kind of trapped in a 1v2. And he will be dropped. Fortunately, nothing you can really do about that one. Take Fun gets the kill. And he is now 2-1-4. Has Sork Boots, has 1,000 gold to spend. And it looks like we hit another pause, so that is actually not a good sign here. I have to check with the admins what I'm supposed to do. So I do need to pause it for a minute's time here, unfortunately, guys. I'll pause it right about here. I'm sorry I have to do this, but because we don't have a 3-minute delay on the stream, and because they had a minute pause in there, I have to actually wait for them to hit 25-22 before I can start again. Or, unfortunately, there could be ghosting, so I have to sit on this one for a little bit. We can take a look at the general scope of things, though. Now we went over items just a little bit here. Bloodthirster picked up on Ocelot. Interesting. Typically see Infinity Edge come in second, but that's going to be an interesting pick for him. Blasty Wand, Amplifying Tomb picked up for JWoww, so it looks like he's going to avoid stuff. I'm taking a look at CS. I mean, he has a big lead over JWoww, or over Jockeys. Also still has a lead over Take Fun Reno, and Mackler still has a big lead over Yuki right now. I don't know what's going to happen, because you can see, unfortunately, guys, I have to pause here. I feel really bad because it's actually about to break out too, but it's something I have to do to keep the integrity of the game. But we should be able to start up here in about 40 seconds anyways, and you can see 3 men, 4 men on the side of G2 up towards this top side. And you have Mackler pushing bottom. No teleport for JWoww. It's going to hurt quite a bit, so they should be able to get this bottom turret in just a few seconds. That should actually drop very, very quickly, and as long as Lublin Shore don't get engaged upon on the top side, shouldn't be that bad. Alright, we're about to hit that 22-second mark, and I can start this one back up. Just to reiterate, guys, because I don't have a 3-minute delay in the stream and I can't implement it on my side, we have to actually pause and stay 3 minutes behind live, so that way we don't actually catch up to the action and people can ghost that way. So now we're back to 3 minutes behind, and we can continue this one, and let's see what happens. Mackler continue to shove bottom. Should be a free turret, and the rest of Lublin Shore just back away from the bottom lane, so they will get a 4-2 turret lead. Yep, that's dropping very, very fast. Alright, so great job to just kind of outposition G2, pull him towards the top and just kind of push towards the bottom at the same time. Alright, so Morden now back to farming up here. Actually, I had a complaint about the music volume, so I'll turn that down a little bit here. Hopefully should make things a little bit better here, but either way, Kiki's still working towards his next item. Has boots mobility. And we have the fan answer completed for Mackler now. And actually, Yuki going into a Zeal, not going for that last Whisper. So he needs a little bit of extra attack speed so he can duel 1v1 when he gets jumped on. Fun Arena sounds better. Let me see, the Void Staff now done for JWoww. So will we see a fight break out soon? They were down 4 kills. They're down 4,000 gold here, but Dragon is up in 30 seconds. I mean, Onslaught does have 2 major items completed, but he's up against 2 major items as well out of Take Fun, who now has the Death Cap done. He's sitting at 400 ability power, and if those shockwaves land, it is going to shred through the enemy team. I mean, you can see, if Yuki and Onslaught get caught in it, they're almost going to get bursted down instantly, as long as you have Shyvana come in, but now Kiki's being very aggressive right there, jumping on top of Yuki. And we'll force him back, and JWoww gonna get flayed in, gonna get ulted as well. He's gonna actually fail the flash over the wall, and he just stands there. He realizes he's dead. And now Lublin start picking up 1 free kill. Maybe looking for a second as Kiki stealthing up, trying to chase him down. Take Fun coming in. Will get the ultimate off Leona. Actually gonna use hers to slow them down here, but the flash comes in, and Dio gets pulled back. Kiki picks up a kill for himself, and now Onslaught getting exhausted up. We'll just actually back away out of this one. Yuki, very low life, being chased down by Kiki's. Does he have the mana? Does he have the W up? Looks like he doesn't have the mana just yet, but he's gonna pick up the kill with the Q. And he is unstoppable. 6-1, and now Morden being chased down. He's going to escape this one. Take Fun picks up that one. 10-2 now, 25 minutes in. And you can see we're 6,000 gold difference between the 2 teams, and now Dragon coming up. Noose, Unicorns of Love did not win earlier. SK Gaming Prime won. Alright, so 10-2, 25 minutes in. Big lead for Lublin Shore, and they have a lot of money to spend, over 1,000 on majority of their players. Let's see what they do actually build. Believe Thresh, no, he's his Giant's build still, can't have his random ones done just here. But he will be working towards it. And you saw right there, all it takes is just 1 catch. Kiki's has a lot of damage. I mean, he doesn't look like it, but he's 6-1. He has a Brutalizer, Hex Drinker, and a Spirit of the Elder Lizard. He hurts. He hurts bad. And G2 need to stop getting caught out. They need to stop dying 1 by 1 here. And I want to imagine a couple more wards on their side of the map. Maybe a turret or 2, which I thought we would have secured at least 1 on the bottom side. That would definitely help out. And now they'll cut down that gold lead just by a little bit. Yeah, Cavaliero. Yeah, he did flash, fail flash, and then he just stood there because he realized he was dead. There's no way he's going to escape now. I'm sure they're starting to hint at Baron a little bit, trying to apply that pressure. They might even go for it, but just not having any wards down on the side of G2 makes them always have to check it, always have to reward it over and over again. And well, right now there's no pink ward on the side of Lublin Shore, so I don't think they saw that second ward going in. Either way, Libic investing into that Oracle's Lens now, and they do have 3 super lenses on their team, and Take Fun and Onslaught going head-to-head here. Onslaught actually winning out on this one so far. Not able to chase him down, does get the knockup though, might get the kill, and he does in fact get it. A shutdown coming in for him. That's exactly what they needed. They picked him off, and he will continue to shove on bottom lane, so he could pick up another turret here, but the rest of G2, they have to be careful. If they can survive the situation, then they will get a nice advantage coming to us with that bottom turret going down, and it looks like they might be able to hold on. They have, obviously, Lucian, Elise, and Lulu to clear this waves very, very quickly. But they have to survive. It looks like they will give up the turret, so it will be a 1-for-1 turret trade. But can Onslaught continue to go here? Take Fun up in 10 seconds. He might be able to get some damage onto inhibitor turret, but they might lose their top turret for it. It looks like he will just be backing off. As you can see him work through the jungle here, maybe head towards that top side and potentially going for the gank. But Kiki's very low on life. Not sure exactly what hit him, but it did a lot here. And Dio has ultimate. They could actually go for an engage. So they let them back off. That'll be a 1-for-1 turret trade. Jason must be ultra beefy from running to the trains. Alright, Baron being pinged up here by the side of G2. They do have a word on it. Sorry, by Lublin Shore, they do have a word on it. But you can see G2 having the pink ward there, trying to bait them out a little bit. And they will just back off. But Jockey's finishing the Spirit Visage, going into the Super Lens. Now there's 4 on the side of Lublin Shore. They definitely need to clear out this vision. And dude has finished that Face of the Mountain. Yuki finishing his Last Whisper, and Kiki's finishing his Randuin's Omen. So 3 big items coming in. I have to say, that's benefiting the Lublin Shore a little bit more. Yeah, that Last Whisper is nice, but that Randuin's being completed is pretty damn deadly. Not to mention that Spirit Visage. So Jockey's isn't going to take really any damage from JWoww anymore, even though he does have the Void Staff. I still feel like he's not really going to care too much about that. Alright, so Kiki's clearing out the vision. Again, just trying to keep that Baron vision control. But there is a ward in the back of the pit. I don't think they know that's there just yet. So though, kind of going to a split push kind of strategy. Sorry, I needed a little bit of a drink of water there. It's kind of stressful on the voice casting alone for a long time. But let's get back to the game here because you can see Nomicon picked up for Take Fun Reno. He's got that ridiculous CDR now. And they have, in fact, started up Baron. But the hook going to come in from Morden. Are they going to commit for this? They will let him get away here. But Ocelot doesn't have teleport. He can't actually get towards his top side quickly enough. And this is going to be a Baron for the side of Lublin Shore. Unless Morden can get in there and smite steal it away. Baron down, very low in health already. You can see them just kind of contemplating going in for it and out. And it's down to 2,000 HP. It will be taken down. Yuki, fortunately going to the Colin, and he might get it. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. Mackler securing that just barely right there. That was almost a choke out of Kiki's. And that Colin almost took it. But the buckshot finishes it off. I wonder if he knew how close that was. But either way, they're going to be backing off from this one. But the fight breaking out. Kiki's going straight for Yuki. Exhaust comes in. He actually dodges the collateral damage with the flash. But here comes the teleport of Jawa. They're looking for the fight here. They may be able to pull this off here. But Kiki's already very low on the backside. Dude flashed away. Jawa all by himself. 1v4. Will dodge away from the hook. Warren turn this around on Kiki's. Won't actually pick up the damage though. And here comes also from the side. He won't have the knockup though. And they will just back away. But no, the flash flake comes in and Yuki might get caught out. Jockey's trying to chase him down here. But look at the damage he's taking. One more hit will be enough. And he gets him with the smoke screen. That is the worst way to die by Graves. And they will be able to push in for an inhibitor now. First inhibitor going on the side of Lublin Shore. They're going to pick that up. There's nothing G2 can do about it here. But that fight was so damn close. You see Infinity Edge now done for Ocelot though. He has a lot of damage. But he's got to get them to do it, unfortunately. And, well, he was able, in the meantime, though, able to take down this turn on the bottom lane. So they have an open inhibitor to take. So it's not that bad. But still. Yeah, Universal, that's exactly the face I made when that happened. That's exactly the face that I made. All right. You see, Infinity Edge has been picked up by Mackler as well. And Dragon, well, is up, so G2 might be able to pick this up. Looks like they will. A small little victory in there, a little minor, but gold nonetheless. And that's what they need at this point. Ocelot almost level 18. It's ahead of Take Fun in level still. He's been split pushing bottom quite a while there, or for quite many times. But right now it looks like Morden going into a Guardian Angel potentially. We're just trying to get tanky now, and maybe build that into a Randuin's. Looks like he could go there, obviously, with the Giant's Belt. And you see JWoww working in towards that Randuin. Randuin's, wow, the Rabadons. They both start with R. Come on. Well, the thing is, the Lulu pick wasn't meant to be Shyvana, but they used it against her. Instead, they actually went for the lane swap. They had Lulu go 1v2 bottom. And they had Jockey's 1v2 top. And there is no words to describe what just happened there. That sound is the best I can do for that. Wow. Rabadon's Omen. Alright, that turret is going to drop. 7-5 now for Lublin Shore. And I thought, well, he's trying to push bottom yet again here, but Jockey's was there to stop it. Just seeing the chat comments about that. That was a smash. But here comes the ultimate alley on him. And here comes Ocelot trying to actually look for the knockup here. But he's being forced back. He doesn't have the knockup just yet. He's actually flashed away. No, he flashes and doesn't get the knockup because of it. The little ultimate wasn't used at the right time, and now they're going to be whitewashed one by one as Ocelot looks like he will be able to escape here. As Kiki's going to get knocked up, get taken down here. But Ocelot, he will drop as well with the hook coming in. Even the hook picking up the kill. And that will be another inhibitor falling here. A 1-for-2 trade. Kiki's going down for Diode and Ocelot. And right now, Take Fun, he has his ultimate up. We saw what he can do against Yuki before. But he's not going to stick around for it. Just going to back off. Be happy with that top inhibitor going down. And that will be now 2 inhibitors they have available. Or 2 inhibitors they have down now. and a lot more money to spend. 2,500 on Take Fun. If he already had enough damage before to one-shot Yuki. He probably killed him without his ultimate, but Take Fun Void Staff done. All right. Well then. JWoww getting chased on by Mackler. Red buff, not dying to the smoke screen this time. Let me see, Mikhail's Crucible picked up, Mama Mori's as well. They're just getting even more powered. And G2, I mean, they have to defend the middle lane, the top lane, and honestly, Ping's coming out on the bottom here. And it looks like Take Fun will be sneak into this bush. And Ocelot might... Oh no, is this going to happen like I think it's going to? No, okay, so Take Fun didn't make his presence known. Yeah, this is a best of 3, guys. And then with this best of 3, we'll go on to the finals to play against SK Gaming. Prime, sorry, SK Gaming Prime. For the conclusion of the summer season. But right now, G2, they're trying to warp everything they can. Random's Omen picked up from Morden. So it has a little bit of extra tankiness, but I'm worried that it's just too late. It just doesn't matter. Quicksilver Sash picked up from Mackler here. Trying to get the stun out of Dude. Thing is, it's the Leona ultimate into a Lulu, or into a Ocelot in position, then the Lulu ultimate to really just knock them all up and destroy them, but kind of hard to do that right now. Hook, gotta connect, so damn close though. And Baron up in a minute's time. And Kiki's evolving that Q now. If he hadn't heard up before, it's gonna be even worse here, and you see him just take no damage from Morden at all, even with that Haunting Guys, and well, they're gonna push in for this middle inhibitor. G2, they gotta look for a fight here. They cannot afford to let it go down. Look at the damage! Ocelot gonna get burst down completely. That's gonna be Dude falling as well. This is gonna be Lublin pick up the first game in this best of 3 as Kikis gets knocked up. Morden does be forced to repel here, but really, look at this. First inhibitor does drop. They can probably pick up the bomb turret if they want, or they can just go for the finisher. It looks like they will go for the turret instead. And they will have the Superman still flooding in from that top side. And well, they do back away from it. They're going for the tower. They're actually going for the finish here. But Kiki's Wolf Flash Cocoon. Jockey's tanking up the Nexus turret. That'll be the first one dropping and the second one. And that definitely will be Lublin picking up the win. The first game here in this series of best of 3. Now they'll be one game away of getting into the finals. And well, JWoww will pick up the kill here, but it's just not going to be enough. They flash in. They XPK it a little bit. And 66, 36 minutes in. Fantastic game by Lublin, but they gotta do it again here. And G2, they didn't have a bad game. It's just, when Yuki got behind, he couldn't catch back up. They were feeding so much farm to JWoww, so much to Ocelot, and it was that one dragon fight where it was a 4-for-0 in favor of Lublin and the dragon that really threw things out the window. So guys, we're gonna go a quick little break here. But when we come back, the game 2 between Lublin and Gamers 2 is gonna be coming up. Will Gamers 2 take it to a map number 3, or will Lublin win it at 2-0? We'll find out in just a few.